We spend our lives counting money, friends, successes. We fill our days and homes, believing more is always better. We measure our worth by what we have, by what is present. But what if the most important things are not what we see, but what's missing? Look around you. Notice the empty space on the wall, the quiet after a conversation, the absence of someone beside you. These are not just voids, they are teachers. Absence carries a wisdom that presence often hides. We only learn the value of something when it's gone. We don't appreciate warmth until we're cold, or health until we're ill. Presence is a gentle hum we tune out. Absence is a silence that demands attention. In that silence, we finally understand what we had. So, let's try an experiment. Shift your focus from what's full to what's empty. Stop counting what you have. Acknowledge what you do not. It may feel strange, even sad, but there's beauty in that space. Absence is not failure. It's an invitation. It's an opportunity to grow, to learn, to discover truths presence can't teach. The absences in our lives shape us more than what's present. They remind us of what matters most. Let's honor the spaces in between. Let's listen to what's missing. In the end, it's the unseen teacher that leaves the deepest mark. Embrace the empty spaces. They are where growth begins. Sometimes, what's not there is the most important thing of all. Let absence be your guide. Have you ever truly listened to silence? Not just the absence of noise, but the sound of nothing? We fill every moment with sound, afraid of what might surface in the quiet. But silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. In silence, you hear your own heart, your conscience, your memories. Like a sculptor revealing form by removing stone, we find ourselves by letting go. The absences, the noise we shut out, the distractions we refuse, shape who we become. Learn to befriend the quiet. In stillness, the universe speaks, not with noise, but with intuition and knowing. The sound of nothing is the sound of everything that matters. Listen to the quiet. It's where truth lives. In silence, we find clarity. Sometimes the greatest wisdom is found in what isn't said. I once knew a man named Leo, a singer whose voice was his world. He sang in small clubs, sharing his stories through song. One day, illness stole his voice, leaving only silence. The loss was devastating. His identity, his joy, gone. For months, Leo was lost, trapped in a world without sound. But in that silence, he began to notice what he'd missed before. He listened, truly listened, to others. He saw stories in gestures, in eyes, in silence. Communication became about connection, not just words. Leo's absence of voice opened a new door. He learned that meaning isn't always spoken. Sometimes the deepest connections are made in silence. His loss became his greatest teacher. In losing his voice, Leo found a new way to speak. Absence revealed a world he'd never seen. Sometimes what we lose shows us what we truly have. Silence can be the beginning of understanding. Leo's silence became his strength. Without his voice, he became a master observer. He learned to read the language of the body, the pauses between words. Conversations became deeper, more honest. People sought him out, drawn to the space his silence created. He wrote about what he saw, simple, honest, powerful. Leo's absence of speech gave others room to share their truths. He discovered that true communication is about listening, not just speaking. When his voice returned, he used it sparingly, valuing every word. The lesson. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Silence can reveal truths words never could. In the quiet, we find connection. The idea that absence teaches more than presence is ancient. Across cultures, hardship and emptiness are seen as necessary for growth. In spiritual traditions, absence is the soil from which gratitude grows. The desert, the void, the struggle, these strip away the unnecessary, revealing what matters. Philosophers teach us to contemplate loss, to appreciate what we have by imagining its absence. The void is not a threat, but a tool for a richer life. We all know the ache of longing. These are not punishments, but lessons. Absence is the universe's way of teaching us about value, love, and resilience. The empty spaces are classrooms. The lessons they teach last forever. Embrace the void. It's where wisdom lives. Growth begins in emptiness. At every family gathering, there's an empty chair, a symbol of someone missing. That absence holds memories and binds us together. We all carry our own absences, a lost loved one, a missing dream, a sense of purpose. We think we're alone in our longing, but we're not. The feeling of missing something is universal. When we share our stories of absence, we build empathy and connection. Our empty spaces unite us, not separate us. They remind us we're all navigating a life of both presence and absence. The empty chair is at every table. Acknowledging it makes us a family. Our shared absences are the quiet miracle of humanity. In what's missing, we find each other. We are never truly alone in our longing. We often see absence as a mistake, something to fix. But what if it's part of the design? Like a farmer's field in winter, emptiness prepares the ground for new growth. Sometimes life clears space for something better. These fallow periods are not failures, but gifts. The absence of the old makes way for the new. It takes faith to trust the empty field will bloom again. Our instinct is to mourn what's gone, but absence can be preparation. Ask, what is this space preparing me for? What is being cleared away for something better? Embrace the emptiness as opportunity. Sometimes the pause is where the future begins. Purpose can be found in what's missing. Let's return to the challenge. Look for what's not there. Absences are not voids to fear, but lessons to learn. They are quiet teachers, shaping our understanding. Think of the 3 most significant absences in your life. Name them. Don't turn away from the discomfort. These are not failures. They are your current assignments. Ask, what is this absence teaching me? Maybe it's strength, independence, or faith. The lessons of absence are quiet whispers. Be still to hear them. Try to thank each absence for what it's teaching you. This isn't about denying pain, but finding purpose within it. Growth is the gift absence brings. The empty spaces are where we become who we're meant to be. Life is a dance between what we have and what we've lost. We chase fullness, but meaning is often found in what's missing. Absence teaches us to love, to be grateful, to know ourselves. The world urges us to fill every space, but wisdom is found in the quiet. The answers are in the silence, in the spaces between. Don't fear the empty rooms in your heart. They are sacred spaces where you can finally hear yourself. Absence is not a sign of brokenness, but of becoming. You are a sculpture, shaped by what's taken away. Listen to the quiet. It's the sound of possibility. Let silence teach you. The most beautiful music is in the spaces between. Be still enough to hear it. Listen to the quiet. It's been waiting for you.